The classic Tomb Raider games are known for many bugs and glitches which often happen by accident. Speedruns are based on them, but today I want to show you things that you might haven't noticed yet or you didn't even know about. Let me know in the comments how many of them you already knew and which were new. As you might know, it's possible to get 60 out of 59 secrets in Tomb Raider 3 because in Coastal Village you can get an extra one. However, there is another secret trigger in the cutscene at the end of Coastal Village. So far there is no way to trigger it, but that means 61 out of 59 secrets is also possible. Getting more secrets than the developers intended also works in Tomb Raider 3 Gold. They copied the area from It's a Madhouse into Reunion and didn't remove the triggers. So far nobody found a way to trigger it though. The same goes for Tomb Raider 4. In Desert Railroad the secret trigger exists on both flip maps. It means you can trigger it on map 1, where the train is connected, and on map 2 where it's not. Compared to the other cases, here it's possible to trigger all the secrets in the game and to get 71 out of 70 secrets. If you do the Tomb Raider 1 level skip cheat code, in Tomb Raider 2 Lara just explodes. Flares were supposed to be red in Tomb Raider 4, but after the beta version was released, the developers removed them and colored them green. Unfortunately, I have no video material where I can show you both of them. As long as the spike wall doesn't move, it doesn't damage you. The level All Hallows was supposed to take place after Thames Wharf. The key that you pick up in the secret in Thames Wharf was meant to be the key to it, but because the level was not finished at the point of the release day, they decided to add it as a bonus level, if you manage to collect all the secrets. There are many parts where you can see that the level is not finished. No matter if it's Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider 4 or Tomb Raider 5. Saving and reloading refills the sprint bar every time. However, this is only useful for ILs and only in tier 4 and 5, because in Tomb Raider 3 the in-game time continues during the save and load animation. In Tomb Raider 2 The Opera House there is an Easter egg. You can find Marco Bartoli on a picture hidden on a wall. There is a weird glitch that can happen if you pull a block. As an explanation, in Temple Ruins we drop a flare on the flip map trigger and go on the wall afterwards to flip the map manually. By killing every enemy, Lara is the only entity on the map. If we move her out of bounds, there is nothing on the map and the game searches for her. By putting a flare on the flip map trigger and going in a wall, the game thinks the flare would be Lara, because it's the only entity. Oddly, if you pull a block, then there is one frame where Lara moves out of bounds, which removes her from the map as well. This means you can also use this to flip the map. For some reason this only works in one block high rooms and not everywhere. If you like Tomb Raider and you live in France, you have an advantage. There is actually a postage stamp with Lara in the AOD outfit on it. The map design of a level depends on the room you enter. Easy to see in Area 51 with TR view, but it's also visible in the game at the end of HSC. From outside, the truck has a normal texture, and in the warehouse it changes to the texture with the blocks inside. If you move your camera slightly to the room in the warehouse, it's possible to see both of them and to make the game look weird. Another example is in Coastal Village. The small houses have different textures depending on your camera. If you're inside, the walls change their design. I will keep these episodes short to make sure I have enough material for another one. If you have any ideas or things that could be interesting for these videos, feel free to leave a comment or to tell me on Discord. I hope you're doing well.